Good evening, everyone. Brady Feltz here, and I wanted to take some time and set the scene for the text that we're looking at tonight. You see, we're taking a look at a parable where Jesus is talking about what happens when he comes back and he sets up the kingdom of heaven. So I want to begin by asking that if you're at all excited about the day that Jesus comes back, the second coming and the kingdom of God here fully on earth, would you go ahead and raise your hand? You see, I'm betting that there are a lot of us who are really hopeful for the day that Jesus comes back. And I'm betting that because I think a lot of us have an idea in mind about what exactly the kingdom of God here on earth is going to look like. I'm betting a lot of us have an idea in mind about what happens when Jesus shows up to make everything right. I think a lot of people have it in mind that when Jesus comes back, he's going to kind of parade around and fix everyone's problems.
Here he comes, ring bells, bang the drum. Are you gonna love this guy? Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa.
And I know that there are a lot of times I think that too. I think sometimes that when Jesus comes back, he's gonna fix everything and everything's gonna be awesome.
Man, I feel so good right now. I can sing this song for hours.
But one of the things we need to know is how the people listening to Jesus heard him. You see, they heard what he was saying very differently than you and I. You see, in Jesus' day, whenever somebody else took power, there was usually a parade. But it wasn't a nice, friendly one. It was usually a parade to demonstrate their power. So they would have the military march around throughout the streets and downtown. And all of this was meant to be a show of force. All of this was meant to say, I'm here and I'm in charge. So when Christ begins this parable by saying, when the human one returns, it isn't as happy-go-lucky as you and I might think.
He's got 75 golden candles.
Don't they look lovely, June?
Instead, it's probably a whole lot like this.
I'll be back.
So we're going to take some time tonight and take a look at what it really means for when Christ comes back to establish the kingdom of God.